What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and these are the best features of Redmi Note 4. As it's running MIUI, you can find almost all the features on all the Xiaomi phones. So if you have already used a Xiaomi phone, you will see a lot of familiar stuff. I try to add all the interesting stuff at the start and put all the boring stuff at the end. So let me know if I missed out on anything. Now let's get started. Now on Redmi Note 4 we have double tap to wake gesture. You can enable it from the display settings and it works very well. And I think this is the only unique feature on this phone, rest are common to all the Mi phones. When you're on the lock screen, touch and hold home button and it turns on the flash for a second. If you want to keep the flash on, press the power button once, and if you want to turn it off, press the power button once again. If you go to settings, advanced settings and then screenshots, you have the option to enable 3-finger screenshot and disable the sound when you take a screenshot. So besides that, whenever you take a screenshot, you get a thumbnail on the top right corner of the screen. Simply click on that and you'll get the option to take long screenshot. Simply press the scroll button and it will take a long screenshot until you touch the screen. It's really handy feature. Next we can take screenshots using 3 fingers. Simply swipe using 3 fingers, then it'll take a screenshot. We have a mode called as reading mode, which puts a yellow tint on the screen to protect your eyes by filtering blue light. Xiaomi phones or MIUI is the only OS that offers this feature along with automation. You can turn it on at a specific time or based on the app that you're using. I find it super useful when you're trying to read something at night. This is definitely not a feature, it's just something you need to know. For some crazy reason, Xiaomi chose to put the screen on time settings in the lock screen settings instead of display settings where everyone keeps them. So if you ever wondered how to change the screen on time, then you can come here and change that. Just like in Redmi Note 3, we have a fingerprint scanner on the back. It's fast and accurate at unlocking the phone. Besides unlocking the phone, we can use it to take pictures using the stock camera app. Just touch the fingerprint scanner in the stock camera app and it takes pictures. We have an app lock built into the system. Just go to the app lock in settings to configure it. We can use the fingerprint scanner to unlock locked applications and it is definitely a great feature. Yes, you can get the same thing with third-party applications, but something that's built into the system works very well than some other third-party application. Next, we have a vault built into the system to hide any files you want. Just open the file manager and swipe it down like this until it gives you the option to set a password. Later, you can do the same to access the hidden files. To hide files, just select the file, go to menu and select hide, and all those files will be moved to the vault. Once again, you can do the same thing to access the vault. From here you can delete the hidden files or simply restore them or unhide them. Just like the vault, we have the option to hide messages. Open the stock messaging app and drag it down to access hidden messages. If you have already set a password to the vault, you have to enter the same password to access the hidden messages. If you haven't set a password, it will ask you to create a new password. Do you know that we can end calls using the power button? It's very useful for people who have recently started using smartphones, as they forget to end calls and have a hard time pressing the end button. In advanced settings, we have a lot of options to tweak the capacitive buttons. We can change their placement, like you can change the recent apps button to the right key and the back button to the left key. Basically, we are swapping them. We can change the long press behavior for individual buttons, like whenever you press and hold the home button, it starts the Google Now on tap. You can change that behavior. We can even disable the backlighting of the capacitive buttons or always keep it on. Once again, we are back to the stock messaging app. One of the coolest features of this app is you can schedule messages to be sent at a specific date and time, just like this. I don't see any people sending messages these days, but that might come in handy to send birthday wishes to someone automatically at a specific time. You can quickly launch the camera app when the device is locked by pressing the volume button twice. To enable this, go to the lock screen settings and you can find the option over there. MIUI, like all the Chinese ROMs, allows you to change the default apps for everything. Just go to the installed apps in the settings and then select default apps. From here you can change the default launcher, default messaging app, default browser, and so on. Next time if you want to change the launcher or the default SMS app, just come here. Just like in an iPhone, we have a floating bubble with some quick shortcuts and gestures. You can find these settings in advanced settings. You can touch it to pop up additional settings or shortcuts or swipe on it to quickly perform an action. Well, I usually don't prefer to use this feature, but considering the screen size, I have started using it recently and personally I kinda love it. For some reason, if you still think Note 4 has a huge screen, You can shrink it all the way to 3.5 inch or to the 4.5 inch. You can find the settings related to that in the advanced settings, and if you want to exit this mode, simply do the same thing again and you will be out of the one-handed mode. If you use MIUI stock music player and want to tweak the equalizer settings to your preference, just go to the advanced settings and then to sound. If you have Xiaomi earphones, then from here you can choose the specific model to further improve the audio experience based on that product. No matter how many times you kill an app or close applications, some apps start in the background and they start giving you notifications, say like Asphalt 8, Flipkart, Amazon or UC browser, and they end up draining a lot of battery. So from this settings page, you can disable them from auto starting in the background and thereby improving your battery life. Xiaomi has recently added this feature called Dual Apps, which allows you to use 2 instances of the same application. So you can use 2 WhatsApp accounts, 2 Facebook accounts and so on the same phone. You can find 2 different app icons if you're using stock launcher. If you're using a different launcher like Nova, then every time you open Facebook, it'll ask you to choose between 2 applications. So once again, Xiaomi is one of the few brands that has implemented dual apps very well. I don't know about others, but I like to automatically record calls. It usually helps me make others accountable and helps me as a reminder for things like grocery list. So if you're interested in such a thing, you can enable auto call recording in call settings. I usually set it to record all the calls, but you can also choose to record only the calls in your contacts. MIUI offers you additional options to tweak individual apps to further improve battery life. You can completely stop applications from running in the background. Once you leave the app, you can do stuff like that from the battery settings. It might help, but usually its effects are not easily visible. This feature creates a small box kind of a thing in your phone where you can have different accounts, different passwords, different set of apps and so on. If you need different workspace for work and for your personal life, it's very handy. But considering the specs of the phone, I wouldn't recommend using this feature as it might slow down your phone if you install a lot of apps on both the spaces. If you don't like the new layout of toggles in MIUI 8, you can change it to the old style from these settings. By the way, from the same settings page, you can choose to show battery percentage and even show network usage on the status bar. If you like to tweak the look and feel of the phone, then MIUI is one of the best ROMs out there after CyanogenBased based ROMs. We have thousands of themes which fit perfectly to your preference. On the top of the phone, we have the IR Blaster. We can use the Mi Remote app that comes pre-installed on your phone to control TV, AC or anything with an IR receiver. You can control any device that has a remote to it. If you can't find your device on Mi Remote, then try other apps like Peel Smart Remote. If you already have a Xiaomi phone and want to move all your data from one Xiaomi phone to another phone, then you can use Mi Mover. It acts like Share It and moves all your information from one phone to another. On the lock screen, there is a button on the top right corner of the screen. Press that and swipe the lock screen left or right to change the wallpapers. If you go to settings, you have additional options to automate the process or select only few categories from which you can pick the lock screen wallpaper. In backup and reset, we have the option to take backup of everything on your phone along with user data. This is really handy when you have to reset your phone and want to keep all your apps and data intact. This is a feature like Share It only for the Xiaomi phones. You can share data between Xiaomi phones using Mi Drop as long as they are connected to the same network or as long as they are near to each other. Once again, it uses Wi-Fi to transfer data just like Share It. There are a lot of other stuff like light mode, child mode and many more, but I hope I was able to cover most of them. So that's pretty much it for this video guys. Thanks for watching this video. Do check out these suggested videos. Hit that like button if you like this video or hit that dislike button if you didn't. If you have any comments, complaints, compliments or want us to make any specific video, let us know by commenting below this video and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.